Hi, everybody, and welcome to tonight's call. This call is for the beginning, Essential Oils 101, or cool things about essential oils, but for the beginner class to learn. And I'm super excited because tonight we have BeccaRagle, and here's a little bit about her. She's joined doTERRA in 2016 with her supportive husband. Yay, we love those guys. She is a teacher by nature, background in teaching high school math and being a premier leader on our team. She gets to do just that. She enjoys educating both herself and others about the benefits of natural solutions and experiencing the beauty and power of essential oils. Becca is the sweetest soul, full of service and love, and we look forward to hearing from her tonight. So without any further ado, here is Becca.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and if you're not muted, go ahead and mute yourself. I think it might just be, thank you for the background noise there. I appreciate that. And if you guys have anything to chat in, feel free to chat in when we kind of get going here. So we are going to respect everyone's time and use it well. I'm going to move my thumbnail out of the way. Whoops, I'm sorry. Hit the right button, that'll help. There we go. Okay, thumbs up. Can everybody see my screen? Excellent. We're going to do essential oils made easy. Some of you may know about essential oils, but hopefully we can share this video with friends as well after today's call. For those of us on the Zoom, just a couple reminder tips. I'm a teacher, so I try to remind everybody of a couple things, like if you want to mute yourself during the call, you can do that with the little mute button. Hide your thumbnail video. I like to move it around so it's not blocking certain parts of the screen, or you may be able to change in the top right corner from speaker view or gallery view so you can see my screen and people's faces. And then if you are on the Zoom call, I think you all have your names correct, so we're all good there. And also feel free to type in the chat, and I believe Lana and some others are going to respond during the class lecture part here while I have my screen shared. I won't be able to see it instantly, but we'll take care of those questions at the end if you want to chat in. So the main goals of the class tonight, everybody, is just to really empower you. And we're going to go over 3 cool things about essential oils, 3 ways to use our doTERRA oils, and give you some information about how to get those oils in your home. So definitely going to be good information for us tonight. So first thing, we've got 3 cool things about our essential oils. They are very safe. I love that doTERRA products, I know I can trust them. They're 100% natural and safe. There's no side effects, no addictions that you have to worry about with using something that's natural and pure. And it comes from, our essential oils come from plants for amazing health benefits. So we're talking about really potent, awesome pure oils. They are certified pure, therapeutic grade. So really pure, really potent. You can see that little graphic says it's 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herb itself. I love that when I first heard about doTERRA, I learned that the peppermint oil, 1 drop of peppermint oil is equal to a lot of cups of peppermint tea. So there's kind of a lot of history behind that. A lot of people know that peppermint and ginger is good for your tummy. If you have an upset tummy, it can be really good and calming to your tummy. But I don't know if anybody on this call remembers or knows, 1 drop is equal to 28 cups of the efficacy of peppermint tea. So that was kind of neat. Instead of drinking 28 cups of tea, I can just put 1 drop of peppermint oil in my water. So that's pretty great. They are very effective, kind of on those same lines. You're going to get a lot of use out of this bottle of amazingness, and they are more effective than modern approaches sometimes, right? You've got your little picture of your cell and some little germy, yucky things kind of floating around. And Elisa said it really well before, but the essential oil can actually permeate the cell membrane and get into the important part of your cell so that it can fight off any of that yucky stuff. So I'm not going to get into details of bacteria or viruses because I'm not a doctor and I'm not a biologist and don't know those terms very well. So to be honest, I might mess it up, but it's a really cool thing that I can trust that doTERRA oils are going to be good for my body, and they're going to help me build up my immune system. For example, you've got our On Guard down there that you can see promotes healthy immune function, soothes the sore throat, and it's also really good if you use it on your surfaces in your home. So some great stuff there from our On Guard line. And then also our essential oils are affordable. They might seem like they have a price tag up front, but if you look at that bottle, those ones shown there are the larger 15 milliliter bottles, and you get about 250 drops, give or take, in that bottle. And each dose, right, depending on what you're using it for, you can use just a couple of drops. So that bottle is going to last you a long time, and each drop is like pennies on the dollar. So it's going to be cheaper for you than some of our traditional healthcare options, like maybe paying copays, things that you have to pay out of pocket. This is something that you can use effectively and safely in your own home for you and your whole family. So it's pretty great that it is pennies per dose, and it can save you hundreds and hundreds throughout the year. I know a lot of people have their own stories about that. My upline and friend Bethany found herself stuck at home with the kids with no car seat, right? Trying to figure out how to get her daughter to the urgent care, to the doctor at the time. And she tried essential oils and it worked for her. And she was so grateful to have that solution for her family at her fingertips. And it was just an easier and better solution for her at that time too. So it's great that our oils can come in handy. So there's also 3 cool ways that we can use our essential oils. If you notice, there's an A on some of the oils, and that is for aromatic use, and we would diffuse it or inhale. And that can give you a positive effect to your mood. It can help cleanse the air, and it's really good for your respiratory system if you're inhaling good oils for our respiratory support. You can use a diffuser. You can just open the bottle and smell it straight from the bottle. I do that with one of my favorites that I'll talk about later on when I'm driving. Or you could just put it in your hands, rub it around your palms and breathe it in. Cupping it over your nose is a really great way to do that as well. And then topical use would be the T for topical. You can apply it to a specific area for a localized, or acute issue. If you want to work on an area that maybe you have skin sensitivity or irritation or something, you would definitely want to apply it directly to that location, but you might dilute it with something like a fractionated coconut oil as well, especially if it's sensitive skin. Fractionated coconut oil will also help it not evaporate as quickly, right? There's a flash point. If you put an oil on your skin, part of that's going to evaporate, but if you use the fractionated coconut oil, it can help permeate your top layer of skin and help it get deep down or down further into your skin where it can really have a great effect. So we use that often in roller bottles with the carrier oil, like fractionated coconut oil, FCO. Some of those oils that we have can be applied neat. You don't need to dilute them, but it just does depend on each person. I know some that really enjoy diluting it and others that like it straight. So it just depends on which oil and where you're applying it. And then I is for internal use. That's the 3rd way that we can use our wonderful doTERRA essential oils. You can put a couple drops in your water. We do highly recommend that you use a glass container if you're drinking it, or some type of I always forget, like a stainless steel metal container would be great as well. Personally, glass works best for me, but you don't want to put it in anything plastic that might, leach the plastic if you're using an essential oil in there. Veggie capsules are great. They're just a clear little pill that you can open the top, put some drops of oil in, close the top, and then take it internally as well. And then you don't have to worry about any smells or tastes if you are more sensitive to that. Or you can put it directly under your tongue if you are more of a rebel, or I like to say if you're just really strong and gung-ho, you can really handle anything under your tongue, right? So I do that with our copaiba oil. I'll put 2 drops sublingually under my tongue, and that tends to get to my system really quickly. So that's a great way if you can handle the taste of some of those oils. And then you'd want to look for supplement facts on the individual bottles. I had a friend that didn't look at that and poured some lemon eucalyptus in her water, and I said, wait, that's not regular lemon. So We stopped her from drinking that. She had like a sip or two and she's okay. But look for supplement facts on the bottle. You don't want to ingest internally some of our oils that are not safe for ingestion, right? You want to be sure that it is one of our good oils that's like lemon and wild orange, and we'll get into some of those specifics. So peppermint and lavender, we already touched on these a little bit. They're very, very common oils, and they have some great effects that you can see here. Peppermint's very energizing, also cools the body, great for helping you breathe and open your airways. And I also use it to apply to my head or temples to help relieve head tension. Lavender can calm your mind, although some people it kind of gets them more alert, just depends on your body chemistry. But it's an antihistamine, it helps calm your skin. So those are great ones. And then lemon is probably my most favorite to put in water. Along with wild orange. These are kind of other two staples. I call the wild orange kind of the gateway drug for people, just the gateway oil, that it opens up the possibilities for you to use it A, aromatically, T, topically, or I, internally. You see all three of the letters on these oils here. So it's a really great one to just add in your water or breathe and get that uplifting. It does uplift the mood. So I love those four. And then here's some of our favorite essential oil blends that doTERRA has already put together for us. And there's amazing synergy that happens when they really work on what oils go good together. So On Guard is a blend we talked about earlier for your immune system and your immune support. And that one can be used all three ways as well. So you already saw that one, but Breathe is another great one, especially just to help open up the airways. It does promote clear breathing, daytime or nighttime. Some people put this in their diffuser at night to help. I've really loved it with the humidifier diffuser that we have with doTERRA now to put some moisture back into the air and help me make sure I'm breathing well all through the night. So that one's a great one that helps our lungs. And then DigestZen, this is the one I said I'd come back to. This is the one I keep in the car. And now I have a roller bottle that I keep in my purse. But DigestZen for me has been a huge life-changing oil. It works differently for everybody, but for me, it really helps calm my stomach, especially when I'm the passenger in a car and my husband's been driving around. He loves to drive. We love to travel, but I was so unproductive as a passenger, and I would often just take a nap because my tummy was always so upset. So now I just open that bottle of DigestZen, or I'll rub the roller on my wrists and on my stomach. And it's just a really great oil that has helped me be a better passenger as it calms my tummy. So, and then Deep Blue, a lot of doTERRA folks love Deep Blue. This is the 5 milliliter bottle. It's a small bottle with a child protective lid. You see that lid looks a little bit different because this is one we don't want to ingest internally, not in the oil form. There is a different capsule supplement that is different from the pure oil. The pure oil we only want to use really topically. You can use it aromatically as well, or breathing it in can help you just even kind of relax you, just smelling all those wonderful oils that they put together. So I love that doTERRA has already done the work and done some great oil blends for us. And then this slide just has a couple other staples in doTERRA. You can definitely talk to the person who invited you more specifically about how each of these works. You don't have to take all of this notes and write it all down because it's easily accessible and you can find it on doTERRA.com. But we just kind of want to do an overview of some of these main oils that we love and use. Frankincense is an ancient oil. We love it. Copaiba is a great one for your nervous system. It's a little bit of a newer oil to our line of oils. Citrus Bliss is wonderful. It's just like it sounds. It brings so much joy and cheerfulness in our home. And this one is kind of I want to say like a citrus and vanilla, just kind of a delicious sherbet kind of a smell. So I love this one. You can use it as a perfume or definitely in your diffuser is a great way that I love to use that. And then Adaptive, if you are new to doTERRA and haven't heard about the Adaptive line yet, definitely talk to the person who invited you. If you have any of these types of anxious feelings, nervous feeling, you need to calm your mind. This is our calming blend that came out a year and a bit ago, and it has just definitely changed people's lives. So it's a great, great oil for us and calms the heart and mind. So We're going to talk about a couple of your main health concerns. So if you have something in mind, maybe jot it down. If you got a handout that went with this class, there's a space for that. If you did not, maybe grab a piece of paper or just think about it. If you're willing to share, you can share that in the chat. The person that invited you can definitely do a more custom plan or protocol of things that we can suggest to you to help. But there are tons of resources out there. So think of maybe 3 things if you're not sleeping great, or maybe you're having other types of, like we were talking about, having a hard time calming your mind with all that's going on in our world right now, or I don't know, maybe you have certain specific skin irritations or things that you want to see how the essential oils can help you. Think of those things, and we'll kind of come back to that in a little bit too. If you want to feel awesome, a really #1 product, a really highly promoted product in doTERRA. I have finally gotten on a good trend with taking this consistently. My husband's been nagging me for years. We've been in doTERRA for 4 years. He got on it pretty quick. He's pretty easy to do daily routines and be disciplined. And he's like, babe, I haven't been sick in like 3 years. What are you waiting for? Why aren't you taking this? I just was kind of undisciplined with taking supplements on a daily basis. So I do it here and there, and but when you're consistent, you're going to get better results, right? So I am so excited that I've been on it more consistently in the last 2 weeks than ever before, and love that I have more energy. It's a great product. So you can see it can help you with things like energy and focus. And all of those things. So we've got a lot of great stuff in there for our eyes, our brains, our nervous system, liver and digestive health. Definitely can help with stress management, but those 3 staples there, we talk more about in continuing education, but just to give you an idea that doTERRA is more than just essential oils. We have supplements and wonderful things as well. And this slide came from one of my favorite sister consultants, Katie Gassell, and she had shared that we sometimes don't know what doTERRA can offer. So I just wanted to show this real quick and show sometimes like before essential oils, maybe your medicine cabinet looks a little bit more like the left side of your screen, where you've got a bunch of different things going on, different solutions or potential solutions to some of our issues. But now, if you look at the right side, you've got everything covered with your natural solutions and your doTERRA options. So I was so excited to hear that doTERRA had more than what I thought they had, right? I didn't know that essential oils are for everybody, but there's also products that you can use like soap, right? And mouthwash and toothpaste and things that you can replace in your bathroom that maybe has not as natural of a solution right now, but you can swap it out for something that is natural and great for your family, and also easy to get with doTERRA with your membership. All right, so we talked about 3 cool ways to use our essential oils, and we talked about some of the main oils, the favorites that we have, and we're going to talk about 3 ways that you can purchase your essential oils. But before I do that, I do want to just kind of see real quick if there were any specific questions or things that maybe came up for you already that you're like, oh, how would I use peppermint, or anything, maybe a quick little question and answer here before we get into how you can get your oils and what we can do for you there. So we've got stainless steel. Yep. I always want to say aluminum, and I know that's the wrong metal because aluminum is not a great oil, not a great metal. So yes, thank you. Stainless steel. Morning sickness. Okay, so that's going to depend on, I think, each body a little bit, right? I know that ginger has a really good reputation for helping upset tummies, like ginger ale, right? For years. We have ginger drops in doTERRA. They're little like throat drops. They're yummy. And also ginger oil. That is an option there too. I think a couple people just hopped on and maybe they're going to ask a question or 2 here. Let's see. Yes, ginger drops. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Yay, DigestZen is also perfect. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I see all the responses now. Very cool. Any quick questions about specific, I don't know, things about doTERRA before we move on to how to get them? You can type it in the chat, or if you're brave, you can unmute if you had a question about anything I've said so far. Okay. I'll give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. So join me again then. Let's go back to our PowerPoint here. And we're going to talk about 3 ways you can purchase. It is pretty easy to do. You have the option of buying retail. Now, typically, this would only be if you were in a professional setting, like buying it at your chiropractor's office, or if you really just love the person that invited you, that you want to pay full price and miss out on the discounts. But typically, we would recommend that you get your own wholesale membership. And if you think about it, like a Costco account or Amazon or something that's like a discounted membership, right? Then you get access to order straight from doTERRA. You get a 25% discount every time you buy at least. There's always, every month there's a promotional product or 2. There's other ways to save besides just that 25% discount, but 25% below retail would be your, the most you would pay for your oils and doTERRA products. And it's pretty awesome. There is a $35 membership fee your first year if you just get the membership and don't pick out very many oils. And trying to think if there was something else about that. Oh, on your anniversary every year, it goes down to only $25 and you get a free 15 milliliter bottle, those 250 drops of peppermint oil for free as a gift from doTERRA. So, and I think that's somewhere around like $28 value that you're paying $25 for a whole year of membership and they're gifting you that. So that's a great option if you want to just save the money and pay at a lower price moving forward, or you can actually save even more by having a loyalty rewards order. And the deep savings that's below wholesale is when you also get a starter kit. So there's different sizes of kits. We're going to go through just a couple of them quickly tonight. And you can definitely talk to the person that invited you for if you need a little help deciding which one's the perfect fit for you. But when you get a kit, not only do you get a whole year membership and you get 25% off at least every time you buy from doTERRA in that next year, you also are going to get your $35 membership fee waived, or it's included in that kit. So clearly that third option seems like the best one, I think, right? So we're going to look at what you can expect from us, from whoever you decide to get a membership with. We're going to give you a welcome packet. We're going to talk through some ways that you can use doTERRA in a personal consultation to gear it towards what you specifically need. And then we'll give you access to VIP education in our What's in My Oil Box group or other Facebook specific education groups that we have to plug you into that. There's a lot of community that you gain, and that's honestly been one of my favorite things, aside from the products, has been just getting to know so many lovely people, men and women, but it does tend to be a lot of lovely ladies, and we do get a lot of ongoing support. If you have questions, how do I use my oils, or what do I use for this issue that I'm dealing with, or just going through life together, there's a lot of support that we get in our doTERRA circle. So the top 10 oils, this is one fabulous option. You get little 5 milliliter bottles, and you get a nice up to 10-hour diffuser. That little Brevi stone diffuser is really beautiful. So that's $160 is the wholesale cost, and it comes with some information about how to use them. And I have the old size kit. I cannot buy this kit, you guys. It's only for new people. So I'm pretty excited that for new people who enroll, you get this along with a whole year membership. So that's a great option. And like you saw, there were a lot of those oils that we talked through, some options for using. And then this one's a really great little bit of each, some of the supplements and some of the oils. The Deep Blue Rub is amazing. I mean, I could talk about each and every product. They're all amazing. So this is kind of a good hybrid, I think, of a little supplements and a little oils. And then this kit has a larger diffuser and the larger bottles. So the Deep Blue is the little bottle, it's 5 ml. And then the other bottles are all triple the amount. It's 3 times the amount, 15 milliliter bottles. So you're getting a really great value there in the larger bottles. It's triple the product than the small bottles. And then a healthy home kit is another hybrid. You get some amazing products like shampoo and conditioner, toothpaste, hand soap, and things that you're going to use in your bathroom and in your home. And then the oils come with that as well. So really good, a good balance on that one. And then this is a larger version of that kit where you get some stuff for the home, even more oils, and the supplements. Natural Solutions Kit is the one that my husband and I were debating between getting. We actually went with a kit that was larger. At the time, doTERRA offered an even larger kit that was pretty much every single oil and almost every product that they made at the time. The Natural Solutions Kit is an amazing option because it's your best savings. So this one has a little bit for everybody, something for each room in the house. Or if that's a little too much for you, you want to start with something really small, just a deep blue and 3 oils. This one is maybe the right size for you. So it's not a one size fits all. You get to choose what fits your needs and your budget and your desire, your wish list right now. Might make a great Christmas present. And then you can add on a subscription kit that doTERRA just came out with in September. We've got the immunity kit. It goes for 3 months. You can start it and stop it at any time. If you want to do only month 1 and 2 or only month 1, that's okay. Mind and Mood kit also has the option for 3 months. And the relief kit, this one is like the deep blue. This is the one I'm starting off with this. I'm on month 2 this month, so excited about that. So doTERRA has something already pre-bundled and ready for you. So it'll give you directions on how to use it, and you don't have to really decide what items to put in your cart. You can just let them pick it for you because it's a great starter kit, a way to start off with doTERRA. And then I just showed these here. If that was a lot to see them one at a time, you can kind of see them here all together. This is what's currently available. You can see the 25% discount is shown there on the wholesale line. And you are able to go add this to your cart if you have a link from the person that invited you, or talk to them first and say, hey, I'm debating between kit A and kit B. Which one do you think? And which, would you help me learn how to use these? So definitely send a text message to the person that invited you. If you don't already have their number, make sure you do get that contact with them directly, and we can continue to help you from there. I just wanted to show a slide. We've got some holiday things coming up. Some of them just came out November 1st or 2nd, excuse me. Some are coming out December 1st. So doTERRA has on their website now all the holiday products and options. So that might be something to add to your cart once you have a membership of your own. And then what we want to kind of talk about is if you want some essential oils in your home and you want some freebies, talk to the person who invited you. They're probably ecstatically excited to host a class similar to this, or a Facebook class. There's various different formats that we do now. But a Zoom class is great because then we get to talk to you directly, and normally we've got the chat going on, so there's some interaction on the side there, and we can give you a little keychain of up to 8 oils. I know a lot of my friends do 1 oil bottle full of little 5/8 ml. It's a little dram per each guest that you have attend your class. So that's something to talk to your friend who invited you about. All right, and then we're wrapping up here. There are 3 types of people. So you might identify yourself with one of these. People that like to live the wellness lifestyle. I think everybody on this call is probably at least at that level where they're interested in finding natural solutions and living the wellness lifestyle. That's a way that we can incorporate non-toxic items into our home and maybe replace some of our less healthy choices with good, healthy, and natural products. So maybe you want to just live the wellness lifestyle and do some swapping out. Or maybe you're at the next level and you want to share and get your products paid for. So you can live the wellness lifestyle and share what you're doing with your friends and family or people that you meet. Usually a lot of people get to this point after they've gotten their oils and they're really excited about it because they realize how much it's changed their life and how much it helps them and their family, that they just can't contain their excitement. You can probably tell I'm grinning from ear to ear because I do just love the oils, love the products, and love sharing it with others. And then the third level here would be if you want to build with doTERRA, and that would be to earn an income and to make an impact, because the more people you share with, the more lives you're changing, right? The more people you're helping, and then just the icing on top, then the more income comes into your pocket as a result of helping more people. The more people that get help, the more doTERRA is going to thank you and reward you for that. So it's just sort of a win-win. So we've got a couple slides here about the business of how you can share the oils with others. And it's not a very long portion, but I will stop just to kind of, again, check in with everybody and respect that maybe you guys have some questions at this point. Definitely, we can do a follow-up, like a one-on-one after the call, if anybody has really specific questions, because we might be, not wanting to share that right now during the group call. But does anybody have any specific questions, maybe about how to get a kit or about the membership or anything at this point? Most people have their videos off, so I hope you're chatting into the chat if you have a question for me, but good. Okay. Doing good then. All right, let's go ahead. We'll go back to share my screen. Like I said, there's just a couple of slides here. So we're going to talk about the joy of sharing oils and why doTERRA. So I chose doTERRA because a beautiful, wonderful friend of mine had been using them for years and she loved them. And she was affiliated with doTERRA. So it was sort of the first essential oil company that I was ever exposed to. And then I learned after I was in the company more and more of the amazing reasons why I'm blessed and thankful that that's the company that I found. And it is the largest essential oil company in the world. And it is the most tested, most trusted oils that you can find in the market today, which is great. Used by doctors and hospitals worldwide, ethically and sustainably sourced. Co-impact sourcing is a huge thing in doTERRA, and we work directly with the farmers in the natural lands that these oils grow. So frankincense tree, I believe it's Bulgaria, is where it grows, or Somalia, and then they cart it over to Bulgaria. And it's just so great to see generations of farmers that have worked the land for so long, and they work directly with doTERRA to get the oils to you. There's a great compensation plan. We do have a really, really high retention rate compared to other direct sales, and it's a 65% retention rate. So that means we have a lot of loyal customers, a lot of really happy customers, and also what we call builders, people that use the products and share the products, and they stick around. We have over 120 markets open across the world, and we are a privately owned company, and they're really an incredible team of executives that have built this company to what it is today, and it's been debt-free. They started with their own investments, and they decided not to borrow from the wrong people, and so they're really proud to say that they are a debt-free company with no outside funding. So a couple questions that you may have. Stick with me here. If you're curious, how do you make money with doTERRA? We're going to talk real quick on that, how much time is involved, and could this work for me? And then if you're interested in that, what is the next step? So there's just one slide for each of those questions here. To make money, you would just sample your friends or family, people you meet, teach them about how to use the oils. That's what we're doing tonight. Then enroll those who are interested in getting doTERRA in their homes, and then provide support for those people. It's pretty simple. And there's some more detailed information here about the income potential, but we're not going to get into that tonight. There are other classes and calls that we do, like on Friday nights, to give you more information, but there's several different ways that you can make money with doTERRA, and this kind of shows you the possible growth, and it does go even further than this picture here, past platinum and beyond to the different diamond levels. So you definitely have pretty unlimited income opportunity. So you kind of just have to decide if like what your reasons would be and how it would make a big impact in your life. If earning more money would help you be debt-free, would give you financial freedom, would help you be more charitable to others if you have more to give. And then working smarter, you've got time freedom, you can build your own dreams, right? And improve your life and your family, and doing what you love. If that's travel, educating others, service, spending time with family, maybe all of the above. So doTERRA does give you a lot of those freedoms, and this just kind of gives you a little snapshot of if you'd like to get your product paid for, that would be what this looks like, maybe around the elite level, and then supplement your income, premier to gold, and other levels. Again, we can go into detail of that later on. So how much time would be involved? How much do you need to invest of your time? If you want your oils paid for, if you want to get your oils for free each month, really 3 to 5 hours in a week. Just do some inviting of friends and then bring them and host host classes or bring them, invite them to the classes that we're doing here as a team. If you want to supplement your income, 5 to 15 hours per week is a great range of hours. And that's pretty part-time, you guys, right? To get a little supplement to your income. And if you want to replace your income, really it depends on how efficient you are with your time. It can be anywhere from just 15 hours a week to maybe 30 hours per week. And we're not talking this, there's no 40 to 60 hour work week on here, right? To replace your income, really you work smart and you just share with more people. And then if you're wondering, could this work for me? I will admit I've had my ups and downs with whether I ever wanted to be an oil lady, right? Did I want to be a teacher of oils? And it really just kind of comes naturally as you fall in love with the products and the oils. Like I said before, when you get excited about something and it changes your life or it helps you in any way, it's selfish of us to keep that to ourselves. So that's why a lot of us in doTERRA get really excited and really passionate, because we don't want to keep it to ourselves because we know what a blessing it's been for our families. So we want to shout it from the rooftops and share it with anybody who's open to trying it, because it really can make a big difference. So if you're passionate about the oils, then yes, this could absolutely work for you. Do you love people? If you're a people person, you love to help others, it's absolutely something that can work for you. You don't have to be an extrovert though, on that note. You can be shy and just invite them, right? One at a time, and let somebody else host the class at first if you're nervous about it. And then can you follow a system and get things done? That's definitely going to be the most successful people in doTERRA. And then what is the next step? Do you have a wholesale account? So if yes, you can upgrade and get a wellness advocate event or account. If you don't already have a wholesale account, you can choose a kit, and then you set up an LRP, which is a loyalty rewards program order. And there's various levels of that that you can choose each month, and you can customize it and change it all the time. It's really great, really easy. And then reach out for help. So if you are ready to find out how to get your oils paid for, or how to get a little bit of extra income in your life, reach out to the person who invited you to this class, reach up to whoever has the answers for you, and we'll plug you into those resources and trainings that are available. And then start making your list of people that could benefit from this, which really anybody you know may be a good potential to share with. So we are here for you. We want you to write down those top 3 ailments that you'd like to address, so we can kind of help you find a customized plan that might work for you right away. And then connect with that person who invited you to this class. If that's me or Lana or whoever else may have invited you, connect to them. And then schedule a time to meet with them. If it's not right after this class, maybe in a day or 2, whatever fits your schedule, but definitely make that appointment and do a follow-up. So we kind of end with this quote. It says, "The only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it." And that's kind of a profound statement. So if you want something in your life that you don't have yet, the only thing that might be keeping you, holding you back from that, is your own maybe belief or story about why you can't have it or why you don't deserve it. So we want to encourage and challenge you and motivate you to reach up and help, let us help you get that extra amazing thing that you might be missing if you're missing something like that in your life. All right, so I think that's it for our intro to oils. Are there other questions that anybody has?